Here's a question for you. In what context would you find yourself petting a full-grown lion in a zoo, butt naked, with all of your teeth falling out, all the while meeting the Jonas Brothers? No, this is not your typical Saturday afternoon. These are your dreams. As humans, we spend on average 1/3 of our lives asleep. Now, take those 6 to 9 hours of sleep our mom has recommended you get every night, and imagine that within that time frame, the average person is said to have had anywhere from 3 to 7 dreams a night. But for some reason, most people can't recall their dreams or wake up with the memory of their dream just to have it disappear before the first coffee of the day. So why is it that some can't remember their nighttime visions to save Leonardo DiCaprio's life within a dream, while others can dictate with absolute confidence every fantastical and quirky detail? Before we get into it, Brainiacs, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that you don't snooze your way through one of our new videos. And if this video manages to be the stuff your dreams are made of, then don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up at the end. That's our dream. Now, back to reality. While the science behind dreams is still relatively unknown, today, Brainiacs, we shall do our best to discuss the science of dreams, why and how some are better than others at recalling them, and how you could potentially improve your ability to remember your own dream. When you aren't staying up late to binge watch Netflix, your body is meant to rest somewhere between 6 to 9 hours every night. During this time, ideally you would enter into a stage of sleep referred to as REM, or rapid eye movement. Usually, REM sleep happens 90 minutes after you fall asleep. The first period of REM typically lasts 10 minutes, and each of your later REM stages gets longer. Although your body is still almost paralyzed in this stage, your brain is still blowing up like fireworks on July 4th. The most active part of our brain during this stage of sleep is the limbic system that deals with emotions in both waking and dreaming states. This is why our dreams can feel extremely real and cause emotions such as fear, sadness, bliss, or anger even when our eyes are closed. This is why those recurring dreams you had as a kid, the ones where you're falling into a black abyss, feel so real, because your brain is just as scared asleep as it would be awake. The least active part of the brain is the frontal lobe, which manages complex cognitive processes like memory, planning, problem-solving, and reasoning. This may explain why we can be so uncritical during our dreams and are more likely to accept crazy, irrational events while in this state. So while it may be seriously unrealistic for you to ride a unicorn naked through the drive-thru line, your brain asleep is more willing to accept crazy, improbable, and illogical scenarios. But it is also this part of the brain that researchers have associated lucid dreaming to, particularly for its tendency to self-reflect and test reality while dreaming. Those who have harnessed the ability to lucid dream claim that because they have trained their brain to self-reflect in highly illogical imaginary moments, they can decide how and what they will dream. Now, as for why we can't normally recall most of our dreams, researchers blame the hippocampus, a part of our brain that moves information from short-term memory into long-term memory. As humans, we are really good at filtering nonsensical information that doesn't matter to make room for the important stuff. Just think about it. Can you remember the stream of consciousness you had while making breakfast this morning? Most likely not. In other words, we don't remember all of our dreams simply because our brain doesn't register them as important information. So then why are some people really good at recalling their dreams? Science has a few theories. Researchers suggest that high recallers, or those who frequently recall their dreams, awake more frequently during the night. When they wake up, their brain begins to code those dreams from short-term into long-term memory, which increases the likelihood of recalling them once they're out and about. Other theories suggest that creative people are more likely to remember their dreams, since they are prone to imaginativeness, daydreaming, and fantasizing already. Finally, a recent study found that people who respond strongly to the sound of their name are more likely to remember their dreams. Because high recallers of dreams tend to respond to their name more actively, researchers believe that light sounds wake a sleeper ever so slightly, just enough to register that dream into long-term memory. So, maybe you want to begin to remember your dreams. Nothing crazy, no dream within a dream within a dream, but you at least want the ability to tell others a few of your nighttime musings. Here are some tips and tricks on how to improve your dream recall according to a professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School. First, drink lots of water before bed, since those middle-of-the-night awakenings are frequently linked to dream recall. Second, repeatedly remind yourself that you want to remember your dreams. This will hint to your brain that this information is actually important enough to store. Once you begin to remember your dreams, even if they're just parts or scenes, write them down to improve your recall. Dream journals prove effective when it comes to remembering your nighttime visions. Finally, Before waking up, try to repeat and relay your dream memory. This, again, will really ingrain these memories into your brain, encoding them from short-term into long-term memory. So, whether you're trying to tap into your subconscious, why are the Jonas Brothers chasing me? Or just need to dream up a better reality than the one you're in right now, these tips and tricks should get you into the habit of recalling your dreams. And if that doesn't work, then maybe it'll encourage you to get more sleep. Come on, buddy, it shows you need it. Or, how about this for dreamception? Try and lucid dream of more sleep.